match number 6. And it looks like it's gonna be the one and only Oling taking on the best sniper in the Philippines. Now, officially, Whoopi is the best sniper in the Philippines because the Philippines did have representation here, and the Philippines did have one guy from the Philippines make it all the way through to this stage. That is the one and only Whoopi. So let's see if or not he can make it to the end as well. And you know, one of the other questions, once again, shining a little bit of light on the battle between Whoopi and Heaven, we have been wondering, who's the better sniper? Who is the better sniper? Who's the freaking better sniper? For the longest of time, we now know exactly who it is. It's my long-lost son, the one and only NRX Whoopi.
Yeah, and everyone there will get an OVA for Whoopi being the best sniper. And I mean, it has been fair as well because both of them has been being on the chair. So no gaming bed buff from Whoopi right here, but this is where we find out of Oling as well as Whoopi who is the best. Hit mark has been done and damage as well against Whoopi, but Whoopi was able to survive and not get knocked down just yet.
Yeah, Oling spotting out the right angles. Whoopi, on the other hand, too slippery. Repositions. Oling just has got an eye on him at all times. Once again, spots his back. Whoopi repositions. So does Oling. And neither player, and I really like how Oling has changed his play style to match up against Whoopi, right? Not getting super aggressive, not getting in his face, not, slipping and sliding all that too much. Just repositioning, trying to wait for Whoopi to make that big, oh my lord! Whoopi, how did he get that headshot? Sees Oling's head poking out just like how he saw Heaven's head earlier on, smashes him for the first blood.
We'll be getting in a little bit of elevation to see more of Oling. And there goes it. Oling goes in and gets back a point. Now, Oling right now moving inside this saloon. But Whoopi will get advantage of that elevation once again. And there's one thing about Whoopi. He's taking that height advantage because the spawns will give a usual eye level initial cross before you go in for that look around. And that is what Whoopi is doing right now, making his point lead 2-2. Is now this round point before he gets that one.
Yeah, Whoopi now, super slow in terms of approach. Accesses the house of Oling and he takes him out with a headshot. Can I get an oh yeah in the comment section? This guy's on fire.
Definitely on fire, firing up this time, but Oling he might be able to change his ways right now as well as change how he is going to play. That is one thing that we're going to find out right now, especially with how he's seen the second game in here from this guy. Oling right here being taken down by Whoopi and taking that second floor. Now Oling right now might take this advantage on this side. He will have to see. There goes Whoopi once again, and it brings them to a 2-0. And I love how Whoopi is taking that position where the opponent has dropped so that he will not be caught off guard. But guys, for those of you in here, I talk about drop. AJ will be dropping for a bit, and Callie will be joining us back again as we step into the game in Saloon.
Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you so much for that setup, Neptune. And well, Whoopi has just been popping off right now. Sorry for the way they got EMP system, but hey, it's been so good for Whoopi right now. He's been owning this game, and there it is. Game said and done. Map number 1. What a fast game we have in here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of comments of, oh yeah, but a lot more. Can we get an oh yeah for this guy? 1 point goes for Smart Omega Whoopi, but Oling is a good challenge for him, as we mentioned earlier, because of the smarts that he has been taking. And Saloon is more favorable of Whoopi's movement.
Like him, he had several instances yesterday where he eliminated 5 players in just 30 seconds. Just today, we saw how fast Niluo or Oling finished his series against Mouty. I mean, this guy means business, but up against Whoopi, who has faced a lot of adversity all throughout the series, has managed to come up on top and take map number 1. And now we are going to see the Ducks here this time around as the battleground for Oling and Whoopi. And again, the chat just screams, oh yeah, for Whoopi, Neptune.
Yeah, I mean, they should, because they are in here cheering for the best best sniper in the Philippines, and I would say in Garena at this moment, because he is the only representative going against China at this point. Oling will be taking that peak, and Whoopi is taking the move or the tactics that we've seen from Sai earlier on, taking that heady but up close and personal. There goes for the kill, and oh yeah, 1 point goes for this guy.
Almost another oh yeah there for Whoopi as he almost converted that second shot, but now the crossbar comes through and Niluo wins that gunfight. 1v1. It is what it is for both of these two teams and both of these two players, and as they try to come around, you see the Docs. Niluo is just so good at cutting out the cross. He's anticipating Whoopi to be in every angle he gets into, and he's been so successful with it, taking 2 kills out of 1 here right now in the duel. Make that 3.
Yeah, I mean, he just gets for that anticipation gameplay, understand where the spawns will be happening, but this time, Whoopi was able to take advantage of his position on that second floor. Oling right now moving in, seeing sides, hit mark all around, but switching a secondary will try to finishing him off, but the distance is getting close, and the recovery is not that fast. Whoopi was able to survive, and kill, bringing it on a 3-3.
Whoopi is just insane here right now. 1-2 straight gunfights. Looking to get more. This guy is known to be streaky and is looking to convert here. He doesn't have the advantage though in terms of the line of sight. The height advantage belongs to Niluo, but that doesn't remove the fact that Whoopi has been able to adjust to the counter here. Waiting for one corner, checking out the player's location, and I believe he knows where this guy is located with all the slides that he heard, and Niluo still comes up on top. 4-3. Right now, one more for Niluo to take this first round, but Whoopi for sure got a lot of things in his consideration, but right now he's trying to break through the power position, and he wins that! One more kill for both ends here, Neptune.
Oh, quick turnaround and thereby Oling taking a 1 point. But I love the movement that Whoopi did in that stairs. Anticipating, like, the anticipation of Oling was for him to move outside of the stairs, and then, like, Whoopi just moves back, slides through the stairs, get that kill. But unfortunately for him, for the spawn, it was anticipated as well by Oling. Thus, the point goes to China this time. Oling goes in for that first kill, and we'll have find out how Whoopi responds to this challenge.
Yeah, Oling right now is so explosive, you know, he's been able to take that round number 1 and the momentum is on his side, but talk about how Whoopi now has gained control of the situation. He's got the top floor control and Oling is just wandering right around the bottom. And this should be 3 kills for Whoopi, but Oling, the prediction, the game since he's just on and now he's trying to take over by taking the second floor control, and this has been the same thing that we've had in that first round, and Whoopi has to adapt to the situation. He needs to find a counter against Oling, who's been crushing the game so far.
I love how the positioning of Oling or of Whoopi as being read by Oling at this point, making that distance not so far, moving in the mid of this map. It's either the second floor or the ground floor that can be taken by the spawns, and Whoopi will be sighted. It's a good thing he jumped out, otherwise he will be taken down, but no! He moves and parkours up. Oling is now trying to get away, and there goes Whoopi, almost hit, but no, stair battle back and forth, and Oling still makes that kill. It's 4-0 this time, Callie, and it is not looking good for Whoopi at this point.
That looking impossible for Whoopi right now with that confirmed kill. Oling will be taking round number 2 and of course the overall map as well. And you see that face right there. It screams dragon vibes right through my soul, Neptune. And well, now we are all tied up. We are going to see an overtime, and with Niluo taking that round number 2, let's talk about Whoopi, you know. Whoopi is the only Garena player to make it out the light of the quarterfinals. He's dealt with a lot of inconsistency. And
I can't really shake off the feeling that Whoopi was like not at his peak on that game. Imagine that was a 5-0 from the final match, and Whoopi brings that usually in the table. So we'll have to find out if this is a chance for Whoopi to really show us that he is the best. Otherwise, Oling might be able to bring himself up onto the finals.
Yeah, right now, this is to decide who will be facing Sai on the next stage of the competition. And Niluo deals the first blood. Right now, he is going to get that double as well. Whoopi is struggling to get that mid-map control, and Niluo just continues to dominate. Right now, Whoopi has to defuse the situation with a kill. And this could be useful, but Niluo is just too strong.
kill after kill after kill. The anticipation of that movement will be done by Oling, and Whoopi this time was able to get back 1 point. But what can he do? There goes a second and bring it 2-3. 1 more point for him to bounce it off in 3-on-3. And there goes aggressiveness of Whoopi at this point. As quickly as that, fairing it up. 3 points already, making that 4. And this might be it. 1 point will be going for Whoopi if he makes this one, and he sees it already. But Oling was able to hide out and move on the other side. Here we have it, Callie. We'll see if he'll be able to take this point again.
Whoopi having the chance to end this first round with the kill! Can I get it? Oh yeah! For Whoopi! Oh yeah!
Oh my god. I mean, I love how Whoopi is still calm, even of how the aggressiveness from Oling has been put into play. I mean, he has been calm in there. Even if he was down 3 points earlier on, he managed to understand the positioning that Oling has been taken and then use that to his favor and put the distance in between a little bit less for Oling to anticipate his next move. Thus, it's just 1-5 as quickly as that, and Oling is now, and like Whoopi is now in a chance to overtake Oling unless Oling will be able to make this point this time and another more later on.
I mean, looking at the screen of Oling right there, you know, he has his phone at the fan, so they're at the current lobby, so we might have a reset of the game itself. I believe we're gonna be right back at it, you know. We're going to get into the reset, and let's see who's gonna take this one, you know. I am gonna put you on the spot here, Neptune. Who's gonna take this game?
Oh my god, I mean, I'm still cheering on for Whoopi at this point.
All right.
Because, a lot of the stakes, especially for Green region, and we really want to show up, but Oling in there just, putting that nail in the coffin for that first shot, but we'll have to find out how Whoopi will be able to adapt on the movement, and Oling is just being careful at this point, Callie.
He's very smart, you know. He struggled in the mid-map battle against Whoopi earlier, so now he's sticking to the corners right now on the bottom side of the mini-map. And Whoopi is just trying to find a way to get a good look onto him. And Nilo now suddenly pops off. He pulled the trigger, so that should be sound heard here by Whoopi and information that could be tallied up. And you see now the engagements are just coming through, but they are not really going at it 100% right now. They're just checking each other out. But at the end of this game, you see Whoopi. He controls that mid-map. He's got far better angles and far better position against Niluo.
Oh, there you have it. Whoopi was able to get that first and there, and Whoopi is now, they are now tied 1-1. Whoopi is still in the middle as Oling goes down with that kill. 2-1 points right now, and Whoopi still maintain that mid. It might be a little bit too risky, but with the movement that we're seeing from Whoopi right now, it is being taken advantage right now. Quickness and mobility, Whoopi is still bringing us those points, and it's now 3-1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we go to a reset. Whoopi is still Whoopi, but right now Oling starting to heat up. He's getting warm. He's got the mid-map control, so Whoopi just need to find a way to take this away from him. But it's not going to be that easy. Having to climb the stairs and having to find the perfect position to take this player out is going to be quite tricky. But now you see the first engagements coming through. Whoopi going around the back. What a perfect counter to the play from Niluo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm real nervous of the movement right now being done by Whoopi, but there go the hit mark as a have to pay, and Oling will be bringing him down. 4-3 right now in the scores. One more for Whoopi to take this win, and we'll have to find out if he will be able to do so that quickly. And there he goes, bouncing it off, and it's now a 4-4. It's risky gameplay, no more for Whoopi. He needs to be careful, and there goes Oling for that point, and there we have it. Whoopi has been brought down by Oling at this game for this first round of this match.
And phase there for Niluo. You know, he was trailing badly right off the start, but you know, you hate to see it. Whoopi had far better view, far better power position as he moves in the mid map, but only to lose it away from Niluo, who just had a great counter onto the mid map attack, and now he starts to kick things up with the first blood. Now he only needs 4 more to win this game, while Whoopi has to force overtime in here, and he has to win 1 round first before we even talk about a comeback. But if you want to face adversity, you know, Whoopi is so sane with it, but right now Niluo is just raining down upon Whoopi.
And there we have it, 3-0 once again. And this might be a similar story that we are seeing later on. And it's just time that will tell, as well as the placement of Whoopi. There goes the first kill. And this might be 5 consecutive wins once again if Whoopi would want to take this win. And Oling right now missing those shots. The slide and the kill. And breaking that movement. It's now 4-1. And risky moves from Whoopi will need to be taken and checked. And there goes a win. Oling takes down Whoopi at this game. And as you can see, a little bit fierce in there on the post.
I told you, he screams dragon vibes. Look at him just channeling his inner view, and you know, he's aiming for the #1 spot. You know, he has already taken down Whoopi, one of the best snipers in the MSP region, the entire Garena region itself. So now it's going to be an all-out TDM battle in this series that we are going to see up next.
Yeah, up next, I mean, it will be very difficult right now. We are going to find out as to how it can be managed by both of these players.